flip this around. How do I start this? Well, usually some broccoli tempura, a little bit of mushroom tempura, and right short of my hand there. Pepper roll and the pickled radish, also known as the Yoshinko roll. Yeah, that should be good to start because this is early for me to be eating, quite frankly. Anyway, hey, yeah. I mean, I only really make it out about once a month, and I did do this in December, D-Wolf, so yeah. But yes, it is cold as hell. Like my phone battery dropped this morning. Like I went out to shovel the driveway, and then I just pulled it out to like check notifications and that, and it was like, okay, well, yeah, that's not a good idea. Yeah, let me move the menu a little bit here now. But yeah, this is really just me catching up with the monthly self-date that I like to take over here. And now that I've got the order in, oh heck. Oh, well, yeah, no, if you know how it is, then, yeah, so just stay warm yourself there, too, and, yeah. Usually I just eat dinner daily, so it's always weird when I get out for this, but usually I kind of wait until, like, about maybe 2 in the afternoon, but today it's like, well, if I get this done earlier, then maybe I can get somewhere warm earlier. Yeah, thank you very much. How you doing there, Beth? Nice to see you again. You just got me starting off here. Just got the first order in. Also, I don't know if this is working. Hey, can someone tell me if I tap this thing? Does this microphone work? I got like a wireless mic thing, and it looks like it's hooked up. It's a little receiver in the bottom, but it doesn't work when I record videos. It seems to work when I tested it on live before, so it is working. Okay, thank you. I just thought let's just see because it's one of those like I had a gift card for Christmas on Amazon and. Oh, Sergio, I'm sorry, but I'm not here to feed your fetish for bald men. So yeah, be on your way there, Sergio. I'm not kink shaming. Just go do it somewhere else, okay? Man, you know what? No man has ever given me hair advice in real life, and yet here on TikTok, a lot of them want to see me bald. It's weird, but hey, I'm not here to kink shame. That's not my bag. I just feel like this isn't the place for that. You know what I mean? If they want to see bald guys. Well, there's other accounts for that, I'm sure it's like their whole brand. It's like how people make beards their whole personality. Some people do it with baldness. It's strange. But hey, I get it. If you don't have much of a personality beyond that, then, it stands for a reason. Latch onto some biscuit trait like that. Oh, see, now there I've got a little bit of a ginger. Not ideal anyway. Yeah, they do seem to be everywhere, Hey, if going live nightly on this app for a little over 3 years now has taught me anything, it's that trolls are definitely here on TikTok. That's for sure. All right, that might be a lot more wasabi than I like to put a little of that in with the soy sauce, but that does seem like, yeah, maybe I've overdone it. We'll see. But yeah, nothing's here yet. I'm just, in that idle mode of, there's a TV. I have a live going, and yeah, when you're just prepping for the sushi to actually show up. Oh wait, the soy sauce is what I need next. Maybe shape. I don't know. Son of man, I did yesterday. I'm sorry. So wait, the last guy seemed to have a bald fetish. Are you into dudes with facial hair? It's like, it's fine if that's your thing, but again, not here to kink shame, but yeah, if you want to watch me shave, I don't know. Should I start an OF? Like for that? It seems weird. Again, it's just because I'm not into that. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So you are one of these bald fetishes. It's weird. Like no guy's ever given me hair advice in real life, but here they seem to love it. Eh? Anyways, yeah. Take your kink elsewhere. Thank you. I mean, doing TikTok live is also sometimes a great reminder as to why, humanity is something you tend to avoid in general. So. Always good to try it at a different time. The regulars are like, hey, what the hell's Josh doing live? Because I'm usually on at 10, And yeah, doing this on YouTube, I thought I'd get more shit remarks, but honestly, I didn't. It was mostly like, oh, look, it's people, Americans finding me over there. Because, yeah, it's weird. Like, if I repost my videos from here to YouTube, it just ends up being like, shitty comments, so go. But also, I have a feeling that anybody really getting into that with their hair is projecting. Like, I've had the same head of hair for like 20, 30 years now. It's You know, like my grandpa died with little less than this at 95. That's on my mom's side. I think I'm good. But, you know, hey, again, mine is not the reason why. I understand. Probably, well, that's not a topic for this live as to how those things form, but early childhood, you know, guys arousal just happens at certain ages, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't know what it's tied to, and you see something that, you know, it's just happening. Anyway, so it's crossed wires and that. I think it's why a lot of Gen Xers, well, not a lot, but it seems to me like I've seen this online, like they get into quicksand and stuff, you know what I mean? It's like, well, there's that too, yeah, there's a reaction energy, but really, I guess I could just like literally take them right out. Oh my gosh, well, we have a robot here. I'm in the words. Holy crap. Well, thank you. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, careful, thank you. There we go. Mushrooms and broccoli. Get out of your way. You're welcome. Oh. That was chattier than usual. Oh. Fully. Gotta respect the robots. Yeah. Oh my god, they are like really the best robots that I know. I don't know that many robots though, other than these ones lately. Alright, let me get this more in position. Get the tempura sauce handy. Clear my napkin out of the way before that just becomes entirely inundated with sauce of multiple varieties. Oh, here now. See, I feel like I could fit both tempura into one thing, but yeah, I'll leave it for now. It's just that I always want to consolidate dishes when I get them out of here. Yeah, that's a batch of mushrooms here. Well, the mushrooms are really the ones I should wait on, or at least poke a hole in them. Like mushrooms here, really, really hot on the inside when you go, you know, to like deep frying them. Well, we'll see how much I burn my mouth on this one.
I don't know if I replaced it.
You do. Thank you for being here too, Becca. Glad to have you in, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. I thought I better do this while I'm out. It's really cold today, but I had to go pick up things, so I was like, all right. I didn't do this in December. I usually get to once a month. Now's the time. Really gotta like, you know, run your chance. Just making it out of the house in this season up here. Just a little more wasabi than what I got. Punches you in the nose, but in a good way. Let's try like one of these broccoli. For a broccoli.
You don't even know what that is. I'm here.
Sorry, I don't know if you caught that about the Golden Girls, but I think I forgot that Stanley was not a recurring character. Series regular? I don't know, but like B. Arthur's ex certainly showed up a fair bit on that. Mostly as comic relief. Sorry, when I said B. Arthur, I meant Dorothy Zbornak. Like that was her name. Like, hey, how you doing, Jesse? How's your night? Or day, I should say. Oh my God, I'm so used to losing night. I hadn't seen it, but yeah, I thought I'd nip out for some sushi here. Well, I had to come in and get things at the store, so I like, okay, I'm in town. I may as well just do the sushi now. You know, like really, I didn't get out in December for it. Usually, I do it once a month. So. Yeah, just like veggie rolls and tempura to start. But it's all you can eat, so I have some time today. Last time I did this, I got a call about getting a ride earlier than I thought, so I was like, all right, let me get like, 12 pieces of tuna and stuff them in. Right now, I just have veggie rolls and tempura. I'll be getting some salmon later on. And I would get sashimi, but it's not on the lunch menu. Hey, well, there you go, Madam Migraine. I'm out on a really cold day having some sushi because I needed to come into town to do other things. And I thought, well, I didn't do this in December, and I usually do it once a month. Give me a chance to go live. Hey, I got the test. I got wireless microphone too now here, so it's more interesting to me to go back and watch at least, like to see what it sounds like if it's like this instead of the other ones. But you all still get the jazz. I hope you all still get the jazz. I'm not the only one hearing the jazz music here. It would be a little crazy if somehow the wireless mic adapter cancels out the jazz music that I'm hearing. Nobody else is. Oh, that's crazy. Because the app gives you a few categories of music to work with, but it's like electronic and party, the same tracks I've seen in both of them when I bothered to test these things out a long time ago. There are about 4 Christmas songs in the jazz category out of maybe 200. There's a lot of tracks in the jazz, but you do get a Christmas song occasionally. Okay, good. Glad for that. Let me know if it's Jingle Bells or something all of a sudden, because sometimes I don't catch up on it. Catch on to it as but yeah, then they're not taking those out. There's then Fresh, Gentle, and Romance, which are all, I swear I've seen the same tracks in those two, Studio Ghibli style waltz has been in all 3 of those. I mean, I haven't listened to them much, but just paging through them, yeah, this is the same from one to the other. And then there's they added after having all these instrumental ones, songs about gifts, where it's literally about I remember the first time you showed me you care, thankful for that first gift you shared. It's the most obnoxious stuff. Is it Rusty Perez? And there's 2 or 3 artists doing all them. I'd put them on now, but did I save that draft? Recently, when they first showed up I guess it was 2 years ago now, because maybe it was 2. Yeah, I think it was 2 for that. Because I made a TikTok about it. I'm like, hey, do you want to hear some of the cringiest music of all time? And then, proceeded to play a few samples of it. But yeah, there's one about the lion. There's one about galaxies. It's all gift-oriented shit. So I stay away from that one. This one's good because it's very, like I say, apart from the 4 Christmas grenades, Oh, nice. Oh, very cool. Glad to hear that. I'm glad he's still out there. I've got plenty to catch up on with him. It's sometimes, he'll put out an album, and I might catch the single, and I'm just, I have not listened to whole albums and stuff this much lately, but he's done a lot of good work. I'm trying to think of what his latest was back when I first started listening to him. Was Transit the name of an album? I know it's the lead single from one, but wasn't Transit? Was it Dark Moves or something? I always did want to do the Harmar / Princess Superstar mashup project, and then get some of Jesus Christ in there too. Call it Superstar Machine, which is kind of a Mr. Show reference. Oh, clearly. I mean, rightly so. I just get a big kick. I guess they changed it now for season 13, and I guess they're doing. I think they funded 14 for Mr. Sense Theater, because he did the theme song there for the MST Netflix seasons. And I was watching a whole bunch of those lately, so it's oh man, I get a little dose of Harmar every time. Also, that was really perfect, I thought. When I remember first watching that, oh, this is great. They got a Minnesotan, musician doing a sort of a big budget kind of version of it. Yeah, the mic control of it all. To have the host singing the song is always fantastic too, but this is just kind of extra neat. It's oh wow, it's Harmar. The Handler? That might be the name of the album. Oh, this is also the best track to me in the whole mix of the jazz songs. It sounds like a backwards harmonium or something. Tony said, okay, yeah, this is way later than the ones I'm thinking of. I'm thinking a long ways back. Weirder part was that I think I first saw him on English television. Not when I was in England, but just that sense of, he was on Bo Selecta, show with Avid Marion. That guy was weird. Hey, how you doing there, Brailleman? How's your day? Bo Selecta, the guy would do an impression like Michael Jackson. All the impressions were weird, and then he'd have these huge face prosthetics on. And then the Michael Jackson was Michael Jackson, Shamo motherfucker. Like, it was a very gangster take on Michael, even though it's like, this just sounds nothing like him. Oh, there you go. That's much, I bet you the weather's much warmer than here, that's for sure. Yeah, no, cheers. I hope this is a break. Every so often I do get a little chatty here, and I do start to go down certain roads. I could keep it Canadian for you, though. I just registered to vote in the Liberal Party election, which is to say that I'm not necessarily going to vote Liberal in that next election. But, Justin Trudeau said, hey, man, I'm not doing this anymore. The party will pick a new leader, and then we'll pick a new leader, overall. So, yeah, the party's going to pick a new leader, and I'm like, well, let me get registered for that, because that'd be nice to understand. What am I eating? Sushi. These are cucumber rolls. I have some pickled radish rolls. I also have some, there's some tempura broccoli I still have here, and some tempura mushrooms. It's not like any sushi place. I go out usually about once a month, but I didn't get out in December. And today I needed to go pick up some things. So I thought, okay, well, I'll be near the sushi place. I should probably do that while I'm out, because it's really cold, and I've just been not leaving the house in general. So, and this is like the town over, so I had to God damn it. I've been going to bed at like 3 or 4 or 5 in the morning lately. This morning, I got up at like 7, which meant setting an alarm for 7, and then 3 other alarms, and then snoozing until about 7:30. But I had to go shovel driveways because it was snowing since 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. yesterday. The lady across the street, also has another driveway. There's a parking space to shovel up for. Anyway, it's a lot of digging out that snowbank here. I don't know. He really got it bad as far as he took the brunt of a lot of shit. And people will always say, hey, he's a Nepo baby, but the guy who's sort of the opposition in this case is just a little wannabe DT. You know what I mean? And all he's ever been is a politician. He's been a politician and a landlord. It's weird when the Nepo baby actually had a fucking real job. Like when JT was out there as a fucking drama teacher or something. I know a lot of people have, opinions about teachers, but come on. The other guy, however, common sense dude, was a paperboy and a landlord. And he's been a politician for about 20 fucking years. And he's passed almost I think one fucking thing in 20 years. And oh my God, he wrote a letter to the guy who's, in the lead for the Liberal, an open letter and everything, in the lead for that nomination. In a 1-page letter, he mentioned Trudeau 11 fucking times. He's a little obsessed. All he has to campaign is slogans and, fuck JT. Oh yeah, no, I am always careful shoveling. We do have a snow thrower. I've just never used one before. Oh, I don't even know where that one starts. But I have that big scoop. It goes and then there's that big plastic bit from the end, so you just go. The problem, it becomes so as the season goes on. The banks get higher and higher, and how do you get the snow on there? So you do, at least, someone, one of my regulars on my nightlife sent me a video hey, don't be lifting that snow. But I'm like, yeah, but how else do you stack it on top of the others? How do you get it anywhere else? Because there's no place to put it. Oh, see this, your phone is dying on me. Let me do this before it gets to that point. Try switching. Hello, Nelly. How are you? Let's see. I think this will just automatically. There we go. Yeah, it's switched up. Okay, there. You got lazy yet too? Oh, Nelly, you strike. Pardon me, Nelly. Just doesn't know how to get along with others. And you know what? Good luck with that elsewhere, eh? Sorry, I feel did my Bluetooth go off here? Did the music go off, or is it just me? Oh, you know what it is? Maybe it's this thing is on again. Hang on. Pardon me, I got some Bluetooth issues here. Hopefully, oh no, this is where the mic is, so that's probably fine. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what that means. Jongas, am I pronouncing that correctly? Oh, yeah, I could see that while I shovel snow. It's all good. No, just double checking. I think the jazz went out because I had something to do with the Bluetooth. For me, anyways, I can't hear it anyway. I don't know. Yeah, don't want to turn it up from there because that it was at a 12 and I've heard a 13 is a little loud for y'all. You can hear the music? Okay, I'm not hearing it though now, so I'm maybe this thing got turned off in the process. Let me try. Power off. Let's try this. Power on again. No, Jongas. Well, I gotta say, this is a good reminder so why I don't go live in the daytime. It's a lot of people to block, There we go. I'm getting the jazz back here. Pardon me. But yeah, I don't know. Still be sad to see this app go away in the U.S. Despite the fact that, yeah, most of the bullshit here is from the U.S. Like when the Americans were gone, I didn't get any bots. I really got like 3 bots, maybe 2 or 3 nightly. Like, hey, we love your live. Hey, they go like 3 of my videos, they comment on one, and then they send me a message about joining their agency. That didn't happen in the 14 hours of US were gone. Hey, how you doing on it? Yeah, I managed to get some sushi. How's your day going? Glad to see you there. It's just on the tempura and veggie roll phase here. So yeah, this one, the mushroom. I got 2 more broccoli. Let me consolidate that too. I hope you're having a good one. I had to make it out for shopping, so I thought I'll, just try and do my best here. Make it a whole day. I'll do that. I got the broccoli still. I will get a bunch of salmon after this too. I usually just eat dinner, so to eat this early is kind of weird for me. No, yeah, no, it's like -20 when I got up today. I went and shoveled driveways, and then like the battery on my phone died entirely. It was one of those like, yeah, no, this is some good temperature. It was just like one of those like when it's that cold, like it just somehow. Well, it's like I charged it. It was like 90% when I left, or like 100% when I left the house. So I go to shovel the driveways and listen to something. I listened to riff tracks actually. It was like those live streams or like riff tracks, Mystery Science Theater, and Cinematic Titanic, all that stuff on YouTube. I just loaded up an ad-free player and go with that. Okay, Electric Guy. That's a weird first thing to say to somebody. You don't make a great first impression just mentioning hair. But I understand that typing is hard. It's not for everybody. That's why a lot of people just lurk, Like they think they have something to say about it, and they realize, yeah, you know what? I'm no good at typing. I just can't express myself properly. I might have to put words next to other words, and boy, that's where I really fall apart as a human, And this is enough of the wasabi. I know. It's all around here. I know. It's even sadder when you block them and they come back on other accounts. I'm no fan of Meta, like Facebook, Instagram, any of that shit. But the one thing that I'd like to see this app steal from Instagram is block new accounts created by this user. Is like, my life would be so much better here on this app. I swear to God, I've been begging them to do it ever since, I get launched on Insta, because I spend almost no time there. I just seeing that that's the option. And I was like, oh, good. Can I just do that for the people here? Because, yeah. Oh, it really is. I think it goes by their IP address. So I guess technically they could probably get around it by creating a new account with an IP, like by VPNing or something. But at that point, I mean, yeah, that's severe psychosis on their part. If they're harassing you that badly, that's tantamount to stalking, though, right? When somebody comes in on a new account after you blocked them on the first one. Weird shit, anyway. What's my take on it? Oh, so there you go. Okay, because I have seen some people get banned on that pretty quickly and be like, yeah, I guess I'm done there. Whereas I just haven't posted much. I feel bad just taking my stuff from here and reposting it without adding Mandarin subtitles. And quite frankly, I don't know what app for that. I think CapCut will do it, but I think it's also a pro feature. And yeah, I don't want to pay $16.50 for CapCut. Oh no, it is. Yeah, I guess the other side is that, yeah, if I go live, in my videos, I'm usually just wearing something like this when I'm just recording, shit takes or whatever. But yeah, when it comes to actually being live for a while, I guess the tie is what's more recognized here. And then it's also a case of just, I don't like to wear a tie when I do this because then it's prone to getting splattered. Oh, see, I gotta watch that mic here. Yeah, tempura broccoli, often a 2-bite venture. And I mean, heck, if nobody else is having the tempura with me, I'll double dip that. Why not? Was that the last time I was here? Yes, it would have been. Oh no, I think I did make it out by myself in November. I was here with my nephew who's about 5 or 6. He's already, yeah, you don't double dip. It's fantastic. Oh, no, yeah, CapCut is back apparently down there now. It just won't get updates, or at least it won't get updates until it's back in the store, and who's when that's going to be. And while it was gone, you could use VPN to use CapCut. You just had to pretend you were in Canada. Like Jared had like 150 to do, and it was like trying to like as you know when the band went down, was like in the process of doing it, and then just. Never had tempura broccoli. I really like that tempura cauliflower. They never seem to have it in restaurants, but I've tried it at home. It's really good too. I always recommend if you're doing cauliflower, smaller pieces. This is really dense. If I make tempura at home, then that's like all I'm eating all week. You'll be like, oh, well, making like the tempura batter is like, well, okay, I've already cooked like a whole broccoli, pack of mushrooms, like everything I have to tempura. I've already been through. I still have some left, so I'm always like, well, let me just try something else. Like the mushrooms are pretty good too. These ones, though, like by now this is nice and cool, but when these first show up, they can be super hot on the inside. Well, sometimes with tempura mushrooms, give them a little poke. Let's get a hole in there, and then it just, Oh, you like? Wait, are you? How do you mean, Undine? Do you mean like in the sense of you want to just have those mushrooms, like the other kind of mushrooms, or tempura? Because yeah, tempura is delicious. Last time, no, maybe I shouldn't do that. I might have done that on live the last time I had that kind of fun, and I can tell you, not that fun. Not that fun on the live, because most of the live is just me looking at me. That's not that fun when you're like that. Oh, deep fry, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, the deep fry, sure. Like usually, if I'm doing tempura, I like to get like a what's it called, a Dutch oven, and then you fill it up with like 3 liters of oil or something. It's maybe not 3 liters. It's a lot though. And then I like to reuse my oil though. Like I'll filter it like painstakingly through like cheesecloth, and. But yeah, you could probably pull that in a deep fryer. There's a really good recipe online. It actually comes from the America's Test Kitchen magazine. Like just Google America's Test Kitchen tempura recipe, and you'll find it. But if it comes up with the America's Test Kitchen website, you'll find a paywall. But yeah, there's somebody else who's got it up. It kind of adapts some stuff that they figured out making pie crust. As far as using, is it vodka and club soda, or vodka either club soda or vodka? There's a way of making the batter so that it doesn't it doesn't get as glutinous. And I've also done it like my accident celiac disease. I would make it with like rice flour and stuff like that. So yeah, no, it is pretty. It's like the one part is that like you don't like it's just barely fried with tempura. Like you want to get like crisp, but not like browned. The idea. There's a little bit, I think, of Jiro Dreams of Sushi about it. I think it was like the natural flavors of the ingredient and just enhancing them by sort of cooking them in that way, Oh, I cheers, Patrick. Glad to see you there, sir. Well, I just want to thank you. That's probably a good idea. Oh, yeah. Tempura is really, I recommend, like if the batter that I would make, I'd be like, oh, yeah, it'll do this much, that much. Like I would usually do it with the chicken or get some fish and, slice it up in little pieces and, strips. Tempura chicken is also, that's a little trickier. That's where you do want to cook it as much as you need to. Like that, when I say, if you're going to usually it's, tempura, shrimp, vegetables. These things don't need that much cooking. If you're doing it on chicken, that's where those ones you might get a little brown, just because you want to make sure the chicken's got right. Hello, John. How are you? Wow, Joshua, so formal. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Is like I haven't done that kind of like at-home tempura in a while, but. My gosh, but yeah, I made it out here, Spider. I thought, hell, I'm going shopping for other things. I had to come in and pick something else up too. So I was like, all right, we'll just go ahead and do this because I didn't do it in December. And well, I guess January's almost over. I don't know, man. This past week has felt kind of. I don't think I even need to mention it. Hellscapey? Yeah, hellscapey. Maybe hellscapey's for it. You know when I didn't see The Irishman? I know that Jack Nicholson played him in the movie Hoffa, directed by Daniel DeVito. Oh, I'm sorry. A lot of people call him Danny, but I remember him from back when he just went by. No, people Danny hadn't been invented yet, so like people hadn't called anybody Danny. It wasn't until that song Danny Boy came around that really people got into that. I have seen The Wrestler, yeah. Mickey Rourke, and I'm trying to remember who else was in that movie. Todd Barry, Judah Friedlander. God, who plays his daughter? This is terrible. I can't think who plays his daughter. I'm doing okay there, DFATs. How's your day? And I know it was literally like the model here. The oh, Bella. Yeah, here it's like this one. I was like, do they still have this thing up? They do. It was like literally like one of these. Hi, I'm Bella. I have some tips for you. We'll sing them. I remember enjoying The Wrestler. Yeah, it was like Black Swan for boys, right? I'm teasing. He wasn't turning into anything there. Oh, is that Al Pacino? Really? All right, I'll take it. I don't know. He did Hoffa in The Irishman? Wow. I did. I am in the city today. I'm having some sushi here about halfway through. And then I still got to order the actual fish part of this. But when I do this, I think, hey, I'll put the jazz on. I'll test out my wireless microphone. Hello? Yeah, I think that's working. Wait, what's that? Hang on. What was that? Oh, yeah, like the server. Yeah, that was like a stitch from like yesterday. If you missed it, don't worry. You're in the majority on the app. I think they only showed it to like 80 or so. Maybe 120 by the time the net was over. But what's the plan? Like, the robot doesn't make you the food. We're going to try and sell it. You don't have the dock. Like, I'm sure they just roll into a dock and charge like a Roomba, you know? No, yeah, no, Toronto can be nice. It's expensive as hell down there. Somebody comes in my lives usually. Oh, yeah, true. No, I'm glad when people catch my stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the main thing I'm thinking. It's like, I don't know, just for me, it's like, yeah, my phone charges by USB, right? Like the little USB-C. I just don't think it's going to be that easy for them getting it out of there. And then if you watch the rest of the video, you see that they got it to their vehicle. There's like 2 or 3 people from the restaurant out there, like wrestling it back from them. It's like, and then, there's a camera out front, so like I'm sure they got their license and all. I had an Niagara. Well, that should be a fun time. I've never actually been. I know I've been like in the area before, but never actually been down to the falls and all that. I'm more like me in Northern Ontario guy. If I get down south, it's usually Toronto. I did live in London for a while, the Ontario one. Oh, 20 through 30. Really, for me, I'm just too impressed by the robot servers in general. I wouldn't want to, do anything to take it away from this place where it brings me sushi. Unless maybe I was also kidnapping the chef, but no, that doesn't seem right. Poke trip, nice. No, I've never quite taken a poke. I have definitely played Pokemon on the road, but never quite taken a trip like straight over that. I know that I've what's the last good one I got? Oh, I got a shiny Deoxys. That was kind of wild. Like I didn't, I'm never expecting to catch a shiny, and I was just like really, oh good, another legendary. Oh no, I didn't think I had Deoxys at all. So quite frankly, it was like a little bit like, oh man, he's shiny. I don't have the regular one yet. Might be one more spotter. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm taking it easy. And then if it's still there, like in 2 weeks, yeah, then maybe I will. Just very much trying to take it easy. I might actually go rearrange the tree and then take pictures of it, like sort of make more sense. Like it's like the Trek and the Wars are bumping against each other, which I don't mind, but I could put like all the Marvel stuff with all the Marvel stuff, like things just got discombobulated. I try to get cutesy. I put all the robots together, or then like Data. I mean, there's an android. Anyway, it gets wild and woolly. Oh, camping. Oh man. No, I would say camping was not my favorite kind of thing. But hey, if it's your birthday, I hope you have a good one there too. Because if it's warm, yes, I am at the robot place worrying about how are Hello Kitty. Oh no, I have I like Agretsuko a bit more than Hello Kitty if I'm picking a Sanrio character personally. Where's just Retsuko? Kaiju? What you mean like kaiju? What ornaments? I have like the one Godzilla. Oh wait, was you talking about something else? Wait, you're not talking about kaiju robots. I don't have a Mecha Godzilla ornament. No. Although I think that there was one made by American Greetings. back when American Greetings had the Godzilla license, and I missed so many of those. I only got the last one, like the 60th anniversary Mother Effer in black and white. Well, I think this is going to be straight up sushi now at this point. Oh, anyone? Yeah, no, I have like the one from American Greetings, and then they did one this past year, the MonsterVerse. I didn't get it though. They did like the Kong with the Robo Gauntlet thing, and they did like a Godzilla there too. Where am I going here? Oh, sushi. Oh, how much salmon can I eat? I don't know. Hong Kong. I don't know if I have. Wait, is this like a poke player? Mother. I mean, really, you know, it'd be nicer to see Mother. I think they did do Mothra in American Greetings, so I think it's actually based on the poster. So like you can go look online, like find like there's a fewer sites that deal in like old ornaments, like Hallmark and American Greeting stuff. Like so, yeah, I just try not to look at them because they cost a lot sometimes. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that they did do a Mothra when they were doing the Godzilla back then. 14 salmon ought to do it, right? I think. Well, I got plenty of time though, man. That's the other side of this. Like, really, I was gonna maybe try and catch a bus for 3 to get over to the shop a little earlier than just to get out of the cold, man. Also, so much sitting in a Tim Hortons, only so much of that I can do if it's a matter of like, hey, look, it's warm in here, and well, you can charge your phone, and yeah, scroll things, and you know, maybe catch up on something. But yeah, no, 14 really should do it. But I think I'm gonna. Yeah, no, I sent it. Okay. Well, we'll see where I'm sitting after 14. It's always, you know, room for improvement. We might get the robot too this time. No, no, thanks for hanging too. Glad to see you there. And yeah, you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm definitely enjoying mine so far, as far as the sushi. Well, now that I got the dreaded stuff out, like the shoveling the driveways. Well, that was literally like, if I have to get up early, it's like I set the alarm, I go to sleep, and it's like, yeah, 4 hours is all I need, or less. And then it's like I start to wake up like within 10 minutes of the alarm going off, and then it's like I'm just sort of, you know, waking up again and again and again until the alarm goes off. Anyways, I'm just bad at sleep. I've been bad at sleep for, I don't know, 30 years or something. It's been a long ass time. Then I do get tempted here as far as, well, here, let me flip it around and show you what I'm pondering. Because, I mean, a lot of people like the special rolls and that. I'm not really all that into that stuff. I like, you know, just get a bunch of salmon, but mildly tempted by the crab meat. But then, and they also do have like the hand rolls and stuff. Seeing like these kind of things. Whoa, in the focus. Yeah, no, seriously, it does get tricky. You know, no, I just kind of like the basic, you know, salmon sushi. I mean, they do go into the, yeah. So when they say wasabi cake, it's more like that wasabi mayo. It was literally like when they first had the wasabi cake, it was literally like this, like an extra lump of wasabi underneath. You know, the crab, the hand. You know what? That's the kind of thing I might. That might be the way to get it if I was to get it. But then that also can be very filling. I don't know. We'll see where I'm at after all the salmon. I just feel like that's the way to do it for now. But yeah, it's this place has had iPads for quite some time, and definitely works for this place, you know. Oh, hang on. Oh no, okay. Sorry, I heard the robot rolling, but it was not rolling my way. Just, you know, sometimes I get like, okay, should I flip the camera around to show you all the robot? But then, yeah, the robot's not actually coming around here. But yeah, they added the stands to the pads recently. They just had like kind of cases around it before. No, I haven't. I'd like to though. Although in Japan, those got a little. You know, that last year or two, some social media people went in there, like influencer types, or I don't know, assholes, more or less, more like, went in and started like messing with it. Like they'd take it off and put it back on, like they were messing with, like, and they were doing shit with the soy sauce or something. I don't know. So yeah, some of those places in Japan actually took a hit, like sort of reputation-wise, over the past year, and had to like kind of, you know, come out and say, yeah, no, we're making sure that, yeah, this is not happening, and or they've added, like they add things so that everything's enclosed and doesn't open up until you're, you know, ready to actually get what you want. Oh no, okay, it's rolling that way. So then I hear the wheels coming. I'm just like, wait. Also, with the mic over here, I don't know if the robot's as audible, but yeah, like you must hear some ambient noise, even though the mic is like over on the side. I guess I'll be able to check later on. Although, what's that? Oh, sorry, I just had a notification there. It was one of those account storage almost full from Google things. I'm like, yes, I know it's at 95%. It's just going to stay that way. I guess I could go wipe out a bunch of my Gmail, but then, my Gmail account is just, it's, seriously, well, apparently it's not as old as my LiveJournal account. They just told me that's 21 years on LiveJournal. Not that I've updated it in probably 20 years, but still. Yeah, no, the jazz, it might take people back a little further than that, but yeah, for this live, it's definitely. I did hear the weird harmonium backwards one already, so I'm just bracing for Christmas music at this point. When I did switch the ears out, hey, yeah, that's right, because like the battery started dying on this one. This is the thing. Like, I don't usually play this in my live at night, just because like this way, like I just didn't play like the music, off my MP3 player. But this is kind of nice here because like I don't know if you also hear the radio that's going, which is like kind of local radio, and well, yeah, I don't like listening to the radio in general. There's also a television set here. What does that even do? UTV? That seems awfully like personalized. Like I don't recognize the person who's on there. That's not me. So yeah, it must be whoever owns the set that it says UTV for. Sorry, in the bottom corner it says UTV. I don't know if that's just yeah. But some of the jazz in here does get a little bad, and some of it's like that very MIDI file kind of stuff where it's just like a like a synth track, And I don't mind synth music. It's just sometimes like with the variety of jazz they have in this, it's like some of it actually you got horn, you got strings, you got brass. There's actual instruments in there. So when something is just kind of like an electronic thing, it sticks out like a sore thumb. And there are a few that are just like, oh, this is just like cheese, generic, feels like a YouTube ads, that kind of music. Anyway, okay, I still do have some wasabi here. Maybe I should add some more of that in. As far as like what's left, it's like I do just gonna mix it in with the soy sauce, just a wee bit there. Oh yeah, no, this is pretty good. Hey, just be thankful it's not the there they are. It's not the songs about gifts. I could warm that up, but that would be really, really obnoxious of me. Oh, I got the kimono this time. Well, thank you. There we go. I will. You're welcome. We'll see you. Be careful. Yeah, I do enjoy the robots here. I've seen some people go like, "Oh, taking jobs." I'm like, oh, there's still people working here. Like, some fun added novelty. But hang on, I was in the process of doing the wasabi thing here first. Re-up that while here. We'll just plunk the rest of that in here. Hey, can I get any more off the side of the pickled ginger? I like to hold on to the pickled ginger sometimes too. It's more of a palate cleansing thing. Hey, I'm doing okay there, Kayla. How are you keeping? Glad to see you there. Just chilling, and managed to make it out for shopping and shit. So I thought it's like -20 where I am, or at least this morning it was. So I better make the most of this day, seeing as I made it into town on one of the coldest days so far this year. Yeah, cheers. Hey, glad to see you too. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you for popping in and chatting there, dude. Always glad to see you. But yeah, it's just figured I better make the most of it. Oh, I did get out thrifting. Though I did pick up some stuff. I got boy, this was sort of frivolous, but a set of coasters that are Scrabble themed. Like they're all letter tiles, and I thought, oh, that's kind of nifty. There's like 50 of them though. It's like you get at least 2 alphabets in this thing. So I'm like, okay, well, that sounds kind of cool. I didn't open it up. I just saw the tin and it was like sealed. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of. Oh, 32. Well, then yeah, you got to do something good for that. Hey, do you know how the birth rate thing works out now? Because I was thinking of you and at Saveo on that count. As far as like birth rate citizenship recently changed. She okay now? I don't know. Man, strange days though. Huh? Hey Perry, yeah, good seeing you too. How's your day there? Just chilling and getting some sushi down the hatch here. I just got 14. Oh my god, 14 pieces of salmon. There we go. And just doling out the rest of my wasabi into the soy sauce here. But yeah, I know it's strange days down south of the border there. I'm just glad that y'all Americans is back on the app, but who knows? Who knows for how long? And of course, it's still not in app stores. So I mean, you don't have the new update where if you go live, you can watch everybody who's watching you through their cameras. I'm teasing. That's not a real feature, but I like to pretend that it is sometimes. Oh, because you didn't. Oh yeah, no, there's that. But at the same time, if it comes down to like when and where at time of birth, you know what I mean? Like I just double check it, right? Like, just have your papers in order is all I'm saying, Kayla. Right? That's all I'm saying. I mean, like they're arresting Native Americans in some parts of Arizona, from what I hear too. Like so yeah, it doesn't really matter if you're born there anymore. So yeah, I mean, just be careful. Yeah, no, that was weird to me as far as like just having it there, because like this I'm just so used to. Well, this I do it and it goes away. I can go get it if I want it and do something with it, but it just goes away. It's not like it shows up on my feed here. But then the YouTube, I'm like, oh shit, and then like 12 hours later, it's like, yeah, I got like now it's copyright restricted or whatever. Yeah. I just want y'all to be safe and all good. Hello, nothing's ever just what. How do you do there? Nice to see you again. Just chatting and having some sushi because I made it into town on. Well, it was -20 when I got up. I don't know what it is now. And when I say -20, you know what I'm talking about over there in England. I'd have to translate it to American. It was halfway to -30 for us. No, -40 for us, but not for the Americans, I don't think. I'll say -40 is where we meet. It's like the one thing we can agree on. I'm doing okay. Just, I had to get into town to pick up a few things, and then figured I better make the most of it because I didn't get a chance to do this in December. Usually I take myself out once a month. But yeah, no, it's seriously chilly. Woke up on probably 3 to 4 hours of sleep. Shoveled the neighbor's driveway. Shoveled the neighbor's other driveway. Yeah. And then, I shoveled my driveway too. But there's no car in there, so it's like, I didn't got to ride into my sister-in-law. Oh, and yeah, briefly got to see my nephew, although I really forgot he was in the back of the car when I got in. It was like, oh yeah, well, I guess we're dropping him off at school on the way here. But it was also like, oh yeah, crap, like he's so quiet. And then he goes, like, it's like you got dropped. I was like, oh, so weird. Wait, you got 3 inches all the way down there? I know that it got wacky because like Vinyl's down there in Texas said it was like, had like shown up around there, but then it was gone like the next day. But you say 3 inches last week. Did this just show up and go away? Like, it's not there now, right? Like, then again, like my folks, they're down in Florida at this point, and it happens down there too. Yeah, exactly. So that's nothing like. This is more like snowed from like 3 o'clock yesterday till about 3 in the morning, and so it's like enough snow that like I go out with a scoop, and even with the scoop, it's like, well, I have to lift it because like there's no place to put it. You have to keep stacking it. Like, that's why the snowblowers are really handy, I gotta say. As far as like you can just, either that or you just know somebody with a plow and get them to push it out of it. Hopefully that works out. Well, here we go. How many pieces am I on here? Oh, lost all the rice on that one. Oh my god. He who hesitates is apparently losing his rice. There we go. That was Sabi's punching me too. Oh, yeah, I know, and I appreciate that. Like when people live places where we just don't get snow, it's like that's good for you. Wow, it's like I don't know what to say to that. I know we get it. It just doesn't show up anymore. Weirder though was like my friend Heather, and I hear this from people in Europe a fair bit. Like Heather used to live here, moved to Austria about 20 plus years ago. And now she doesn't, like, they don't get snow over there this time of year. And she's like, when I first got here, we got snow. It's like, this climate change thing is kind of fucked up that way. Oh. Sorry, it's sad. I try not to make the impolite noises when I'm eating the sushi, but sometimes they sneak out. No. Yeah, no, exactly. Because just so they don't get it. They see it in movies. They have this impression of snow that's like based on I don't know. It's a Wonderful Life, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and Home Alone. Navy Polar Express. Oh, well, actually, I got some salmon right here now. Oh, I just gotta flip that around. Oh man, I keep hitting myself in the nose with wasabi here. Bang. I had tempura. It's left there. I was thinking of a hand roll, but who knows if we'll get there. Boom. I forgot to bring my fancy chopsticks too. Man, they're not that fancy. I got some chopsticks that are lightsaber themed. Fancy to me anyway. You know. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like around here though. I'm not trying to sound like an Xer and like, oh, we were so much like we had it way worse than you or whatever. I'm not. This is not one of those back in my day kind of things. I'm not trying to sound like that, but I swear to God, school didn't get canceled as much as it does now when it's like as far as snow. But then I feel like part of that is liability being what it is, and like litigiousness, just like lawsuit culture in the sense of you could really if the roads are not good. These kids on the bus, this could not be a good situation. I get it, it's for safety. It's just like, so what, they didn't give a shit about us? Or not as much snow? Like, it just seems weird because it seems like it's very common for school closures to happen around here, or like, buses to get canceled. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, it's fine if it's a novelty. Like last year wasn't too bad. Like I think it's been snowier this year than it was last year. Because last year I did not shovel hardly at all, and it was a little weird actually. Like green Christmas is one thing, but then it's like, okay, well this is a little too green, I think that was like some El Nino action from like last year. La Nina, El Nino. Is there another name for it? I think that's all they call it. All right. And here we go. Let's see, I have 7 more salmon. I guess that's half the salmon then. Or this will be half the salmon. Yeah, I really got to remember the wasabi's happening here. I'm sorry, the faces must be delightful because I just feel like the head rush coming on. It really, like, I don't really eat a lot of hot food in general. But like wasabi heat, it's like that. It always punch me in the brain. I mean, I've had like a little bit of something like with sriracha, like some seaweed snacks or whatever. It doesn't hit me the same way. I don't know what that is. Yeah, okay. sorry to really put the bug in your brain, but I'm sure you get some decent sushi down there. I mean, as far as like, 'cause you got probably some good seafood in general. My lives do tend to have that effect on people, though. Like these ones, anyway. I really have to get in touch with if there's a sushi council, like a national sushi council. It's always like those ads. This is definitely going back a ways. There was these ads about being a coffee achiever. Well, you too could be a coffee achiever, and it was like, who's paying for these? Is it like Nabob? Is it, I don't know, Folgers, like Starbucks? They weren't a thing back then, but no, the coffee achievers, it was like paid for by like the National Coffee Council or something. And you'd see people like Lou Reed and David Bowie, like all kinds of, like, and what's her name? Jane from SNL. All kinds of people were like coffee achievers on these ads. But these ads were like, well, wait, what coffee companies pay for these? All of them, apparently. Or all of them are part of the Coffee Association. I only knew it from like a Weird Al song. I think it's in Dare to Be Stupid. He says, you could be a coffee achiever. I was like, what? And then I went seeing these on YouTube. I'm like, oh my God, this all makes sense now. The Coffee Achievers. Join the Coffee Achievers. Like, oh shit, hang on, I have to do a puzzle piece to prove I'm human. Apparently eating food on TikTok is not enough. Here, let me take a picture of it. Oh, there we go. There. Oh, thank God they give me 5 minutes to do that puzzle. here just to show you what I'm up against. Because yeah, chatting with people the whole time, actually actively eating food like a human, they've detected inactivity. Although that also tells me I've probably been here for an hour, right? Let me check. 56 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. It's usually 55, I should say, lately today. Love from me. Oh, boy. Well, jeepers, that's a long ways away from here. Let me take this thing off. There we go. All right, takes me a second with the green screen also. Then, hang on, I must have moved something. There, that's what it was. Also, I've got this thing, like, I've got the wireless receiver for the microphone as, like it's in the base of the phone, basically. It's, like, kind of what everything's resting on, so. Hopefully that thing's still working. I think it is. If I get really, like, obnoxious on this mic, I'm sure, yeah. Here, should I emphasize ASMR? Oh, thank you very much for the rose. It's very sweet of you. Here, let me try this. No, Colin. No. No, really. No. Yeah, I got these wireless mics, and they'll work on live. They won't work if I go to record a video here. I just like make like a 15-second video. I'm in with that girl. No, Colin. I'm not with any girl right now. I'm just here eating sushi alone at a restaurant. Thank you for asking. Last I heard, that girl was out of the country, like visiting her father in the Philippines. Or Philippines? Do you say the, or just, I think you just say Philippines. And yeah, I think she's gone for like 2 months or so. Oh, got soy sauce in there. I got some wasabi in there too. Just enough though. I might get a few more pieces after this too. 14's pretty good, but oh, there we go. All right, Colin. I guess this is where we no longer spend any time with you because you can't be respectful. I think there's like 5-6 blocks this live. Wow. No. Actually, Kayla, going by this live, it's most people. I have some of those guys who like get kinky about wanting to see bald dudes. They're always weird, right? Like the guys who like shave your head. I'm like, like tip me maybe. Come on. Like I'm not here to fulfill your fetish for bald dudes on the internet. But they ask a lot, man. I don't know. I feel like if they don't want to pay me, maybe I could like make it a thing. I don't know. I mean, I'm not king shaming them either, You all kinds of that stuff from this app, though, you know what I mean? Asking ladies to show feet. I mean, come on. At least I don't get that, You guys would rather see me bald than see my feet. Hey, everyone's got a niche, Dun, 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 dun. This is my problem with instrumental jazz. I start making up stupid lyrics in my head after a while. Like, I really should not be singing them out loud in public. All right. Yeah. All right, there it is. It's how it gets you right now. Oh my God, the nose and the eyes. Well, there's that aspect of it too. Also, air. I completely get it. Usually if I go live around 10, like a lot of the, sort of regular same kind of folks will show up. If I go live at this hour, I mean, yeah, sometimes I get some sort of, like some of the regular folks, like yourself. Like I saw Spider here, back. I saw all kinds of people that I know regularly around here. Just, yeah. It does tend to get weirder at certain other hours. And I often think, hey, maybe I should try going live at, I don't know, 5, 6, 7. Try maybe in the morning. And a lot of times when I do, it's just like, yeah, this is a good reminder that you should probably stick to the regular time, where you generally still get some weird shittiness on occasion, but less in general. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but I think that still makes some kind of sense. I just kind of like, which countries is school out? Like in North America, it's in, so I'm presuming the assholes have been from England. I don't know. Okay. I really do have to consider this now. I've had like broccoli tempura, the mushroom tempura, the cucumber roll, the pickled radish roll, and now, was that 14? That was 14 pieces of salmon sushi. I think I'm going to have a few more pieces of salmon sushi, though. Oh, I can't even. Now, I will show you one thing, and I will not get it. You know, I can say it was not half bad, but like it was better than I thought it would be, but these, they're so thick. Like, I was in therapy for my food issues when I first started eating here. And I like, my ex was like, we have to try this. We have to try this. You haven't tried it yet. I'm like, no, but I see what it is. It's like a little rice thing that they like put on, like they coat it in panko and they fry it. And then they put the sushi on top, like the salmon. And I was like, it's just so filling. And she got it when we'd already eaten like a ton of stuff. Well, the pickled radishes, like, this is like one of my absolute favorites. It's kind of a sweet kind of pickled thing. Wait, where is it? There we go. And also look for Oshinko. When it first showed up here, it was called the Oshinko roll. Like Oshinko. So maybe some places might call it that. But then they quickly changed it to the pickled radish. It's just a daikon. But I think the pickling is like the Japanese mode of pickling. Anyway, hang on, let me get the salmon here before I go losing my full nerve. Yeah, I think I better just... My legs are getting the buzzy feeling. Am I the only person? Am I just the weirdo here? I get, like, my legs get that buzzy feeling with sushi sometimes. It's not quite like drinking, but it's certainly something like that. Yeah, man. There's some sort of a buzz. Or is it just that I don't eat nearly enough fish? Although, strike that. Oh my god, that's right. I had fish last night, too. This is good. I should have really planned that more effectively. I'm just so used to it at home. It's like I'll have like a corn dog one night. The next night I'll have like a chicken. Then the night after that I'll have another corn dog. And then the night after I'll have fish. So it just came up in the rotation. And I wasn't even thinking about this today. It's like, wait, yeah, I had haddock and hops. Like one of those, those PC slices. Gravy. And then I'm often tempted by the crab meat at this point. But then, it's the imitation crab meat, so my wife is, it's like I hear the people that I used to come to sushi with, like their voices echoing in my head, like, try this instead. And then, a lot of people get the special rolls, and I understand that. A lot of people like a lot of variety. I'm more like that, let me have, like, something that I like and not, like the dragon rolls. Pretty sure every dragon roll, yeah, it does involve some degree of avocado. I will have a little bit of avocado. I just don't really enjoy it that much. So if I'm by myself here, I'm never going to be like, oh, let me get a dragon roll. Like what's that, shrimp tempura? Then yeah, why not just get more, like a bunch of shrimp tempura? Or if it was golden, if I wanted mango, I'd get mango. Like the second one. No, I get that. Like I understand how people like them. I'm just overall, for me, very much more in that, like, let's just kind of keep it more basic. But if I'm here with, like, say, my mom or Sabrina, like whoever else I might go to sushi with, and it's a matter of like, oh, do you want to split this? I'd be like, yeah, okay. Oh, sure, thanks. But just overall, I'm more, I like, if I'm here by myself, I'm like, okay, no, let's just do this. The fantasy roll. Sorry, I'm just idling on the rolls here too. Here's the special rolls. This is the lunch menu too, so they have more than this here, but this is just like what's on the lunch menu. That's the one that was distracting me there because they're just deep fried. And I remember having the rock and roll at one point. It was pretty wild. But then cream cheese, no, I can't even with that. The eel sauce is pretty good. From what I remember, I haven't had eel in such a long time. Although, wait a second, it's probably not even on the lunch menu. Because, like, if you come here at dinner, there's a sashimi, but it also costs like maybe $10 more. So that's why I usually make a late lunch, and then I go home, and, well, I usually just eat like one meal a day, so kind of skip that. Yeah, these hand rolls are gonna be well, there we go. Oh yeah, maybe okay. No, 4 more pieces. I think is gonna be doable here. It's starting to get that, like, okay, I gotta walk after this. I gotta get groceries. That's not too bad. Though after the groceries, yeah, I guess go catch the bus. Probably a 10-minute walk from the bus to the shop. Yeah, okay. It's like I gotta go get a ride home, but it's just a matter of, well, I could either put off getting the groceries for like another hour or something, then like hanging out in the cold is just not good for another hour, or just Tim Hortons even. It's I don't know, it's not fun. Or I could get the groceries and then get on the bus, get like, cross town. Although wait, if I'm getting frozen shit, well, if I'm getting frozen shit, I'll just leave it outside. What am I talking about? It's like I do need to get like French fries and, you know what I mean, like some of those things. And it's like, honestly, why am I worried about things thawing out today? Like, while you're riding the bus to the shop? No, like while you're at the shop, you could put them in the freezer or literally just leave them outdoors. One of the two. I guess probably putting them in the freezer is the better course of action there too. I don't. Oh, now it's like I didn't make a list, though I know pretty much what I need. It's just like earlier on, I was like sitting somewhere, and like, okay, I should just make a list. And it's like, oh, I don't even have a goddamn pen. I swear, I picked up a pen this morning. I also managed to leave the house without a charge cable. That was just run, because there's also that temperature where like the phone battery will just drop out of nowhere. It's like my phone is on, and all of a sudden, oh, it's off. Power back on. Oh, it's okay. Why does it say 5%? It was just 99. It's a being like this. The robot's getting chatty back here. Is it on the way? I mean, I don't know if it's coming from me, but sometimes I do get a little braced for it here. Oh, there we go. It's this one. 2.
Yes, yes. Your game was ready.
Ta-da.
Second. Favorite blue one. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Be careful. I'm going to hold. One, two. Well, I got it.
I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever heard it be quite that chatty when it's leaving, but weird. But yeah, you probably will at some point, based on how they seem to be catching on. Oh, excuse me. Right, I think this will be the end of it. Pretty sure this is all I can do. Which is still 18 pieces of salmon. When I make 2 veggie rolls. You know, like the cucumber and the ojinko. And 2 rounds of tempura. Like the mushroom and the broccoli. Oh god. See, I gotta maybe drink a bit more water here. Especially considering I don't usually eat until 5. That's the main. That's the main difference here. Oh man. I like it. I might just give that like a split side. Sometimes I do find they could let the rice cool a little more. I think that happens in these all-you-can-eat places. There was this J drama, you know, like those K dramas, like they're basically soap operas from Korea. Well, the Japanese ones, they call them J dramas. It's one I watched back in the early 2000s called Shotomil Sushi, about a kid who was trying to be the best sushi chef in all of Japan, you know, because he wanted to save his father's restaurant somehow. But throughout that, in each episode, they kind of focus on a different aspect of like mastering the rice, you know, picking out the fish, you know. Otherwise getting bullied and harassed by his coworkers, and, you know, classic anime manga style. I think it was based on manga too. Often you get the, you know, like manga gets translated to anime, but then we'll also just like go straight to live action with a lot of these things. Like Shomuni. It's like one of my favorites. A corporation where there's this department in the basement, they put the problematic female employees called Shomuni. General Affairs too. Somebody changed light bulbs, they changed the toilet paper. They also somehow saved the company every episode too. It's great. Right. Coming in the home stretch here. Also, I'm pretty pleased by this, and I know this is like remnants, but I can't even tilt it the whole way. It's like I feel like I haven't done a lot of wastage here as far as the soy sauce goes. I feel like I'll dip the salmon on. I'll be a little bit left, sure, but I'm feeling pretty good overall about that. Hey, it's the little things, all right? It's been a rough week, okay? Rough couple of weeks. Just in general, you know. All right, here we go. Yeah, weird. Yeah, I try to be really good about it. You know? Also, I think I used like just a little bit in there, but most of the wasabi made it into the soy sauce, and most of that made it in, into me. So I feel like I've done the most I can as far as getting into the wasabi. Just a little bits of rice. I'll say the jazz really picked up here. I feel like maybe the jazz was a little sleepy over the gross lab. That really started swinging like mad. And I know this is like really basic, but like, why do these glasses make water taste somehow colder? I don't know. I know they're just plastic, but for some reason, this kind of glass with like the little bumps on it, that like, I know it's like cheesy, right? But like, I kind of want one for the home. Like, I'm not saying I would buy a whole set. I'm one person. All I would need is one. Before I start thinking like getting away with something here. Oh wait, no. Really, it's 2:06. About 10 minutes back to the store. I'll stop in that other store, get some chips there. Yeah, I think I got this straight. I'm gonna buy Brussels sprouts at Go-Go. Because what I figured out is that they don't really, they go bad, sure, but like, they take them a little longer to go bad. Because what I'm finding, so like, if I get Brussels sprouts and I got them for like my fridge for like a week or something, and then I go to like cook them, and like, they're still kind of good after a week. It's like other vegetables, they don't seem to have that sort of like fridge life. And a lot of times I'm buying them and I'm just not getting them in time. I'm one person, for God's sake. You do me like that. Oh, okay. You slowly but surely get me. So I could technically do more, but honestly, I gotta walk out of here. It doesn't matter, if there was somebody driving and I was like getting into a car, I'd be like, yeah, sure. Just throw me in there. I'll be fine. But no, I have to go and do things. Not much, but just enough to like make me not want to eat that much more. Oh my god. Alright. There we go. Halfway done here. Oh crap, where did I do with my oh, there they are. See, my glasses aren't. A lot of times I'd leave them on my head, so there we go. We'll get like halfway here. Yeah. Okay, no, I don't need. Oh, I had this Labadil though. Really, this is like reusing, right? Because like, I think they just wash and reuse the wooden chopstick. Am I weird? I guess I'd like having lack of cutlery to wash, and then if I really wanted to, I just go set them on fire. There's something to that. Oh, also, yeah, waste no one not with the is the way I see that. Oh my god. Okay. Really gotta give myself a second on this. Maybe more like a minute. I don't know. A whole lot of water too. Oh, wait a second. I'm not all out of water. What am I talking about? There we go. Oh, you know what? I think I made Kool-Aid in this previously. It did have a little twinge of something. I don't know. It's that prime lime drink, maybe. They get sent some of that, like prime, like the powder prime drink. And I was like, well, let me try this out. I don't usually drink that kind of stuff. I'm like, well, it's here. I'll give it a shot. I think it makes it into some actual lime drink. But hey, I usually wrap my lab the same way every time. Well, I appreciate the thought, Dr. Waters. I'll do my best to do that. I'm in Ontario, Canada, though. My grandmother once grew a lemon tree up here, but that was a long time ago. Yes, I am. How you doing, Mr. Rabel? I went up for sushi. That's what I do. At least once a month, anyways. But it caught me right at the end, so I'm gonna take off. Yeah. No, she grew like I think an orange, a lemon, and a lime tree, and I remember one of us got one of us got the other. And yeah, I did not make that lemon tree last. Just where we'll hope it goes well for you. Hope it's a good work day or work night, I should say, for you. Because yeah, it's later for you over there in that neck of the woods. Because I should say, hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for the likes. I see 3.4K up there. Thanks for being part of the team. There's those little harmony things. Hey, thanks for moderators. Thanks to my subscribers. Thanks to y'all. Oh, you know, hey, Dr. Waters, it's been a long time, and literally it's -20 here right now. We don't have a good climate for growing stuff this time of year. But hey, good thought though. Anyways, also I should say goodbye to anybody. So hello, and yeah, also hey, check me out later. I usually go live around 10 o'clock my time, and it's 2 o'clock my time. Oh, you know, she did do this inside. Yeah, it's just that really it is physically cold in the place that I live right now. So no, trust me, it's about the same temperature as the place where I killed the lemon tree previously. So just wouldn't be the same. Anyway, I do like to say goodbye to this one. Oh no, I'm just about to go. So yeah, no worries there. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's it from the top viewers. Anyway, Dr. Waters, Mr. Rainbow, and Kayla, hey, thanks for being here. The off button's over here, though, if you're still having TikTok. Or if you need to get out before the host does, well, there's an axe in the corner. So we'll see you later. Bye.